Hi everyone, my name is Jia Xin. My train number is 270013. In this video, I want to share the theories of personality in sport performance. Okay, so first, what is personality? Well, very simply, it's the sum of the characteristics that make a person unique. So in sport, there are a number of theory and approach that try to explain personality and how it can influence participation and sport performance. But I will just choose two of them to explain, which is trait theory and social learning theory. Okay, so trait theory. Trait theory says that a trait is a stable internal trait of your personality, so that is a part of you that makes up your personality and is very internal. So it's not affected by the environment, it's very stable. And then this theory has two dimensions that used to assess personality, which is introvert extrovert, and the second is stable neurotic. So these two continuums are represented as a cross where personality can be plotted, so as like on a graph. This identifies where elite lie along the extrovert neurotic continuum. So there are two examples that you can see. So first, Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney has been placed on the scale as extrovert neurotic. So this means he has been placed as extrovert as he plays a team sport and enjoys communicating with the team and is a confident individual. And second, he has been placed as quite neurotic, as sometimes he can lose his temper, which can lead to aggressive behavior. So the second example is Paula Radcliffe. So Paula Radcliffe has been identified as introvert stable. Although Paula may be classed as introvert as she appears quite shy, she also demonstrates confidence when running, which is classed as an extrovert trait. Okay, furthermore, personality types have been categorized into types A and B. So as you can see, maybe these two personality types could explain to us why it is that some people do succeed in sport and others don't. So for us, when sport becomes pressurized, when sport becomes highly competitive, it's a scenario where type A personality can thrive, but type B personality fall away and don't continue in those sports. Okay, so next, social learning theory. This theory refers to one behavior is determined by the situation we experience and the environment. So it also makes the point that we are highly unlikely to behave in the same way when we are in a sporting situation and in a non-sporting situation. So in 1998, Richard Court outlined two mechanisms of the social learning theory: modeling and social reinforcement. Modeling as a mechanism of the situational approach shows that as we grow up, we copy others. In sport, performers who others look up to as a role model are the people who have been praised for their good conduct inside and outside of the sport. So an example of a good role model is Steve Nash. Steve Nash is a 2-time MVP, 6-time NBA All-Star, and has been awarded with the Lou Marsh Trophy Awards, 2 times Lionel Conacher Awards, and the J. Walter Kennedy Citizenship Award. So he is also a founder of the Steve Nash Foundation. So this charity aims to support the health in kids by funding projects that involve illness, poverty, and abuse. So he is a positive role model to the observe and imitate for younger and older groups of sport performance. Okay, next, social reinforcement is the second mechanism of the social learning theory. So it looks at positive and negative behavior and how likely it is to be repeated. So negative behavior is less likely to be repeated if there is no reward following, and good behavior is more likely to be repeated if there is a reward to show it. So social reinforcement is put in place to discourage negative behavior. In sports such as rugby, you are sent to the sin bin, and in football you are given a yellow or a red card. So sometimes even a fine is given to some incident of negative behavior. Okay, so the difference between the trait theory and social learning theory is that the former suggests that your personality is stable and nothing can change it, and whereas the latter suggests that your personality is not stable and can change due to many things. Okay, so next, the units of these two theories. So the units of the trait theory is: trait theory suggests that individuals have certain characteristics that will determine how they behave and perform in non-sport situation and in a sporting situation. So this unit also is a problem because it does not constantly predict the individual's behavior in the context based on the individual's personality characteristics. For the social learning theory, it's unlike the interactional approach. So the social learning theory has an advantage over the interactional approach as it looks at an elite personality as modifiable. Okay, so next, how does this behavior continue in life that is affect yourself? So these two personality theories can be suggested to affect performance in numerous ways. So first, it may impact what sport an athlete choose to participate in, and following this, their contribution to that sport. So aggressive players may be prone to getting more discipline from the umpires and referees, so which as well as affecting their credit as a role model, it may also have an effect on the team's performance, especially if the player is sent off. So second, confidence is a key personality characteristic that has clear impact on the performance. So if an athlete doesn't believe they are capable of succeeding, then it is more than likely they won't. So a confident performance can also affect how others see you in a competition and possibly affect their confidence level. So to conclude, I agree that these two theories have a close relationship with sport performance. So let's take trait personality as an example. Trait theory is an individual has core personality characteristics which are the same in different situations. So for example, a footballer who is aggressive on the pitch will be aggressive off the pitch. So therefore, understanding an athlete's personality can be very important to a coach when putting a team together. So as another example, social learning theories means our personality can change in any situation. So in a sport environment, you can change from a calm person to a positive or enthusiastic person, going all out to win. So that's all from me for today. Thank you.